Hello everybody, my name is Devon and welcome back to another True Survival full feature showcase. Today we have version 3.0 as well as 90 plus total features in True Survival. I've done my best to keep related features close together in the showcase, but other than that there's no real particular order. I hope you guys are ready. This is going to take a while and we have features spread throughout the video, so be sure to watch till the end because a lot of these features are interconnected. Anyways, I hope you guys do enjoy. As always, download is in the description. So to start us off, throwing a log on a campfire will heal you 3 hearts as well as taxing your hunger very mildly. However, there is no natural health regeneration. Soul campfires will give the same effect, but you'll have to use stems in order to heal. You can put sticks onto a campfire to make torches. However, the regular torch recipe has been disabled. Now you'll need one of a stick, a coal or charcoal, and 1 piece of kindling. So you can use grass, you can use moss carpet, you can use dried kelp, vines, paper, and ferns or seagrass. But have no fear, you can also upgrade your torch recipe using a stick and a fire charge to create 6 torches at a time. However, most of the undead in True Survival have the ability to extinguish torches. So if a undead were able to walk over a torch, they would see it deleted right away, as we can see from the wither skeleton like that. Blazes now drop fire charges in addition to their other drops. Now, whenever you barter with piglins, they'll drop multiples of fire charges instead of just 1. Zombie variants have been given a new ability. Whenever they hit you, they'll give you a hunger effect, as well as dropping some particles and another sound effect. So let's spawn one in. I go into survival, and when he hits us, you see a bit of blood particles, and then our hunger bar is going down on the bottom right. Wearing full chainmail makes you immune to their special ability, but not to the damage. You can now craft chainmail using chains. But chains are also now much cheaper to craft. You'll only need 4 nuggets to create 3 chains. Stone has a 10% chance to drop an iron nugget. Deep Slate has a 10% chance to drop 1 to 2 iron nuggets. Blocking an attack with your shield now drains a bit of hunger whenever you block. The shield recipe has also been made a bit more expensive. You'll need to be a bit farther along in your tech tree if you want to be able to block different attacks. Speaking of shields, skeletons will be able to switch to an iron axe if they have any armor. But they'll also be able to switch back to their bow should you get too far away. Creepers now give slowness 2 when within a certain range. You can be immune to creeper slowness if you wear full leather armor. Wearing full leather armor also gives you speed level 1. Similarly to the zombie, husks will give you a hunger effect but also a little bit more. You also won't be able to negate this effect by wearing chainmail. Skeletons will sometimes be able to nullify arrows. Spiders with the strength effect, either spawned or created manually, will be able to create cobwebs and cave spiders where they walk. The Ender Dragon boss fight has now 3 different stages. The Ender Dragon will also start spawning in phantoms as well as illusioner minions. Bedrock and Endstone will also now create Soulfire. The Wither boss fight has been made more dynamic and full of outplay, even spawning in its own Wither skeleton minions just like the Ender Dragon's illusioners. Killing either the illusioner from the Ender Dragon or the Wither skeleton from the Wither fight will give the player an instant healing effect. There is now a new class of entity in True Survival called the Spectral Mob. This includes Vexes, Phantoms, and Ghasts. All Spectral Mobs are weak to Spectral Arrows. In addition to its vanilla recipe, you can now craft 8 spectral arrows using glow ink. Ghasts are now far more dangerous. Their fireballs will be packed with much more explosive power. But when you do kill them, Ghasts will have a chance to drop more than 1 gas steer. Sleeping in true survival will give the player a bit of absorption, but also tax their hunger a bit. The amount of hunger taxed will scale with what kind of food you've been eating, or rather your saturation. Upon loading into the game, all players will be given the Dev Diary. The Dev Diary is a basic survival guide for some of the mechanics in True Survival, but if you want more specific information on all the different mechanics in True Survival, I recommend visiting the official wiki, link in the description. New players that have just spawned in will be given an old bundle. An old bundle will help you with your early game inventory issues, as well as giving you an emerald to prepare you for True Survival's emerald rework. If you're feeling overwhelmed by the amount of recipes that are in True Survival, have no fear. Upon loading in, you'll be given all the different recipes that have been added into your recipe book. Spawning underground, you'll find the Spelunker. The Spelunker is a new kind of wandering trader that'll sell you mining-related materials, as well as 2 unique pickaxes. There's a new wandering trader in the Nether called the Strider Jockey. The Strider Jockey is similar to the Spelunker and will give you materials related to exploring the Nether, as well as a unique type of suspicious stew called the Nomad's Brew. And to top it off, we have the End Dimension Wandering Trader. The End Dimension Wandering Trader will give you end exploring related items, as well as even invisible glowing item frames, invisible item frames, and a shulker box. You can convert Vindicators into Lumberjack Villagers by converting them with a name tag and a weakness potion. To do it, just splash them with a potion of weakness and then name them with Bunyan. You'll get a Lumberjack Villager who has tons of different wood-related trades. Most, if not all, hostile mobs in True Survival have a chance to drop an emerald. The chance will scale with difficulty, ease of farmability, as well as rarity. If you want the exact values, make sure to visit the wiki in the description. True Survival has a new progression system integrated with the emerald. You'll need emeralds to craft some of Minecraft's most important progression items. This includes the Enderite needing 1 emerald, the Ender Chest needing 2 emerald blocks, and the enchanting table needing 1 emerald block itself. Also, in order to upgrade your enchanting table with bookshelves, you'll have to craft a slightly more expensive recipe. You'll be needing either crimson or warped planks in order to craft a single bookshelf. But to help lighten the load a bit, the crimson and warped trees will be able to convert into more planks than the other trees. True Survival makes use of a custom crafting table in order to craft some of its custom items. This includes the Warhorn, the Healing Salve, as well as the Sea Fragment. To make the custom crafter, just place an item frame on a crafting table, then place an emerald into the item frame. To access the table, you'll just need to right-click the campfire. To get a Healing Salve, all you have to do is go to your custom crafter, take a honey bottle and 2 kelp, craft it like so. You'll get your glass bottle back, as well as playing a bit of sound effects. Now, to use your Healing Salve, all you have to do is put it into your offhand. You can do that quite quickly by just pressing F. The Healing Salve will heal you 2 hearts, as well as curing any wither or poison effects. We've got a similar deal for the Warhorn. All you have to do is take your materials, click it like so, put it into there, and you get your Warhorn. To use it, put it into your offhand, and you will be given Bad Omen level 3. Uh-oh. True Survival lets you craft a trident. To craft a trident, you need 3 sea fragments and a heart of the sea. To do so, you just put it like so into the custom crafter and craft it like that. Elder Guardians will drop a single sea fragment each. Pigs, when fed, will drop different kinds of dirt. You can befriend a polar bear by trimming out any debris they have in their fur with shears. Doing so will have a 1 in 3 chance to drop a fishing net, otherwise it'll drop some string. The other way of getting fishing nets is by getting Hero of the Village and standing near a fisherman villager. Fishing nets are used to make fish traps. Placing it into a barrel in an item frame and surrounding it with water in a river biome will give you a steady income of fishing related items. Dropping below 1 hunger will give the player weakness effect. Wearing a full set of gold armor will give you haste level 1. Hitting a mob while wearing a diamond chestplate will give a minor tax to your hunger bar. Hitting a mob while wearing a netherite chestplate will do a similar tax effect, but just a little bit more. Wearing a full set of netherite armor will give the player fire resistance. Mobs found in the stronghold will be infested with silverfish. Killing a mob will spawn in 2 silverfish to come and eat your eyes. Silverfish have a chance to drop gravel. Husks can drop sand. All these new quality of life recipes have been added to the blast furnace. Dragons will drop one of each of these items, excluding the dragon head. So that would mean the elytra, a dragon egg, and a cassette tape. Cassette tapes play a custom song made by my friend Tired Mutt. You'll need a resource pack to enjoy this feature. The Wither can drop ancient debris. The rates of getting ender pearls from piglin bartering have been raised to that of pre 1.16.2. Bartering gilded blackstone with a piglin will give access to a whole new set of bartering loot. This set of loot will be far more consistent in its rewards. Piglin brutes have the chance to drop gilded blackstone. You can tan rotten flesh into hide, which has also been renamed from rabbit hide in the resource pack. All kinds of tree leaves will be able to drop apples. True Survival features a complete fishing trophy system. It's completely separate from the regular fishing loot table, so it's compatible with any fishing mod or datapack. You'll be able to track your progress and which trophies you've collected in the advancements of True Survival. Some items you'll only be able to get in certain areas. A new recipe has been added to make crafting multiple dispensers far easier without making it any cheaper. Jack-o'-lanterns can now be crafted without shearing the pumpkin. You can also use candles. Fermented spider eyes can now also be crafted with red mushrooms in addition to brown. You can craft a slime ball with 8 spider eyes and a water bucket. Cobwebs are craftable with 4 slime balls and 5 string. You can use the smithing table to upgrade leather horse armor into any kind of different horse armor using a block from its designated ore type. There is a new structure spawning in the Soul Sand Valley biome in the Nether. To use this structure, you just gotta walk up to it, find the basin, and toss a poppy into the soul water. In return, you'll receive a wither rose, but it will also expend any of the water left inside. Mob spawners, if broken, will drop loot. Most chest loot in True Survival has been reworked, rebalanced, or given a new identity. You'll also be able to find some of the custom items in the chests you'll find around the world. There is a new arrow recipe using amethyst shards as the arrowheads. You can craft flower pots out of nether bricks. The moss block recipe has been converted to be a bit more lucrative, giving 2 mossy stone bricks or cobblestone per craft. Gilded blackstone now drops more gold than regular nether gold. You can craft a bee nest using 8 honeycombs and a bee hive. Berries can be converted into sugar using 4. You can use coal or charcoal to make black dye. Chains can be decrafted into a single iron nugget. You can repurpose your wooden tools on a campfire into torches. Shulkers will always drop 2 shulker shells. A new endgame tech has been added after defeating the Ender Dragon and exiting the end portal. You'll be given the ability to increase your life total. You do so by finding an enchanted golden apple and eating it. You can mine glass type items more efficiently using an axe. If I were to hop into survival mode, I can now instant break any of these items. If you use Mojang's preview datapack for caves and cliffs, you'll be able to see these mobs given a higher speed when below Y0. Zombies will also have a higher chance of calling in reinforcements. Axes with fortune will have the ability to drop planks from logs. You'll be able to multiply your wood this way. You can smoke any kind of sapling into dead bushes. You can cook or smelt sweet berries into red dye. Iron golems will only drop iron if killed by a player manually. When killed, bats will be able to drop either pumpkin seeds, melon seeds, or beetroot seeds. And for the final feature of this showcase, beacons can be powered by any kind of copper block. So yeah, that was it for the full feature showcase of True Survival. You may have noticed it probably went a bit over 90 plus, but you know, I thought some of the features overlapped, so I kept it a bit conservative, kept it at 90 plus for now, but expect 100 plus features by True Survival version 4.0. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, thank you guys for playing, I hope you enjoy, and I will catch you later. Peace out.